Nope, I was muted. Hi everyone. I am super excited to be doing this stream today. I think it is a super interesting topic. Honestly, just my evidence from being in sleepovers, which I actually never really have been in a sleepover, but I know the concept of sleepovers, and knowing that people love talking about love and sleepovers, I figured that this would be a hot topic today. Thank you, V. Thank you. I'm not muted anymore. I fixed it. And hi, Cone. Hi, Mugu. Hi, Andre. Thank you for being a biddy now, Leon. Thank you for the emotes only. I'd love to see your emotes during stream today. Kurumu, Leon, Neo, Swift, Cone, Mugu. Anyway, everyone. Reason. Hi, Soul. Audio low again, mother effers. Okay, let's fix that. How are you gonna trust my advice when I can't even, like... I'm definitely not muted. You're definitely trolling. But I'm definitely quiet. I believe that. Oh, yeah. My setting has been, like, quiet. Okay, I fixed it. Now I'm, like, super loud. Okay. Let's go. I do think I've had the ASMR settings on, like, a while. Anyway, we are here and ready to roll. Okay, it's loud now. You guys, hello, Shiny. No, I think it's better now, right? The volume is great now. Am I perfect now? Yes! Is it okay or is it perfect? Buenas tardes, Alejandro. Gracias. Yo voy a cantar en español. ¿Cómo se dice Sunday? So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I was trying to learn the song that I'm going to be singing Sunday in the karaoke today, and my Spanish is way worse than I thought it was, let me tell you. Hi, Alan. Hey, welcome back. Domingo. Is it domingo en español también? It's domingo in Portuguese. So today, guys, I will be teaching you guys Riz and how to get girls. You guys might be wondering, okay, Abby is like young and Abby is like single, so like how can she teach me anything about Riz and love? And I'll actually tell you guys, well, it's Shiny, that was supposed to be the title, honestly, you know it. But I actually have been studying relationship psychology since I was about 9 years old. I've taken classes in like big universities and things like that, just like one-off classes. But I have been studying it, like reading all the books, all the studies about relationship psychology since I was about 9 years old, because I was a bit of a freak. So I really thought I would share, and everything that I'm saying today, yeah, it is like fun, but it's gonna be a fun stream. But I also do think that all the advice that I give is gonna be pretty good. Of course, take it with a grain of salt. I am not a licensed therapist, but it isn't just, it's gonna hopefully not just be me spewing my personal opinions. It's gonna be relatively good advice. So I hope that this actually helps you guys. I have some exercises at the end that we'll do together. But yeah, if you guys like this stream, I'd love to do more different topics. I mean, I'm trying to limit my swear words, guys. Actually, fun fact, I don't swear in Portuguese like ever. I don't, because swearing in Portuguese, which is my first language, feels dirty. But swearing in English feels fine, so I also don't. I feel like if I swear too much in English, people are gonna get the wrong impression. In my mind, swearing in English is just like a joke. It's just like not a real language. Does that make sense? I don't swear in Portuguese at all. I'm like the only person who doesn't swear. Because when I swear in Portuguese, like, I don't know, it feels like angry. Like if I stub my toe and I scream like P-O-R-R-A, which is a swear word in Portuguese, it feels like I'm like angry and I have like anger issues. But if I go like, sorry, this is my one F word of the stream. If I go fuck, then it's like, ha, funny word. Go, ha, English is funny. Swearing is an American pastime. Yeah, but swear words in Portuguese are pretty dope in their own way. They're an art form. But here, I'm gonna start an introduction with you guys. And I have a couple questions to ask you guys, okay? So you guys are here because you want love, you want biddies. I do, I love my biddies. But I'm gonna ask you guys a couple of questions, okay? Because, oh yeah, that was a really low energy swear word. Sorry, Swift. I'm trying to be, like, good, okay? But my question is, you guys are here and you want a girlfriend. Cool, dope. But like, the question is, and this is like, so technically that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to say like, I want a girlfriend, right? Because whatever, you can't control that. But the real questions you can ask yourself is like, why can't you just get a girlfriend? Why do you want a girlfriend? What do you think is keeping you from getting a girlfriend? Are you better off making female friends? What are your goals in life and why? Hi, Moops! Hi, Slate! Welcome, welcome. So, it's not even that. It's not even that. Like, regardless, like, the way you are right now, like, why is it that you want a girlfriend? Like, what is it? Like, a lot of people have different purposes, right? People just want girlfriends to, like, get to know themselves. People want girlfriends because they want the validation. People want girlfriends because they want a pretty body to look at. People want girlfriends because they have emotional issues they don't know how to deal with, and they want a girl to kind of fix them. But, I mean, these are all honestly, like, valid reasons, but you gotta know why you want a girlfriend. Do you want a girlfriend because of, like... And this is gonna sound bad. I am pitching, like, VTubers throughout the stream a little bit, but it's, like... Is there more that you can get from a girlfriend than you could possibly get from just like a VTuber? If your goal is to have like a pretty girl to look at, I mean, there are plenty of VTubers who post a lot of cute art. Hi, Princess Peach! Oh, that's such a cute name. People wanting our girlfriends to feel less lonely. Exactly. So why do you feel lonely? I feel like it's important to ask all these questions. Oh, you're the fan of Abi Kadabura. I'm flattered. I love you too. Yay. Hi, El Froza. Did you change your name? You used to just be El Fronza, not El Fronza. But, okay. So my points here. I have one point that I'm going to be really specific about. You know how, like, I hate burps and I love farts? So I have one point that I really care about for this stream. Concave? You're onto something good. But I also don't want to discredit like you wanting a girlfriend is a valid reason. People want to have a life partner. I think that's valid. I think it's just you really understanding why you want a girlfriend. Even if it is, I want a girl to smang and like I want to look at boobs. That's like fine if that's your reason, but I think you need to know your reason, okay? So my one point is, are you better off making female friendships? I'm gonna say this because I am a cute girl. I think I'm a cute girl. And I think a lot of times I've had to like play therapist with like colleagues and classmates and stuff when they're like, oh, you're using your alt account? What's your alt account for? But like people will like me and I know that we wouldn't be good in a relationship and I'm also like not looking, and then I have to be like, hey, isn't it more valuable to have me as a friend than to be like, honestly, in a way, like I don't want to say this, but I'm saying like sexualize the person, because what's the difference between a best friend and a girlfriend is that the girlfriend you get to touch and kiss. So I think a lot of times it's like you can if you find a cute girl that you really like. And this is like, you guys know Healthy Gamer GG. So Healthy Gamer GG is this YouTube page. His name is Dr. K. He does a group counseling, which I've done his group counseling before. And his advice is like how he met his wife was that like he was just like showing her around town and like he wanted to become a monk. But they became really close friends and then he ended up marrying her. Like, and it happens a lot where it's like you just like really have a friendship. And then if you both happen to like each other, it happens. But it's like if you're going like, oh, I saw a pretty girl at a party, I want her to be mine. I feel like oftentimes that is the worst thing that you could do. Like same with like VTubers. Like if you come into a VTuber and you're like, oh, I think I really... Oh my gosh, you're so cute. I love your freckles and your glasses, which honestly, yes. But I feel like falling in love or falling in like should take more than just like the person being kind of pleasant and cute. Yeah, right, Mohugo, share your story with us. What? Look, there's friends with benefits, okay? If you want to have a friend and you just want to... As long as you both agree on it, but I don't want you to be disappointed. Bang your best friend. Exactly. Okay, so that's where the question comes from. Why do you want a girlfriend? Is your goal to, like, find your best friend to marry and share your life with? If so, then, like, I feel like you just have to know them a little bit better. If your goal is to just, like, look at someone's boobies that night... I mean, like, that is a different goal and that is your journey and I respect your journey. But it is like, you just have to know what you want. And I think a lot of people don't know what they want. So I'm I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Daisy. I was doing a lot of reading because I'm trying to cite studies today, and it was really fun. This goal is like fun. This stream is fun as heckers for me, guys. Oh yeah, Eriku. Your goal is to sleep, honestly, but I feel like it's just like knowing why you want it. If you say I want a girlfriend because all my classmates have a girlfriend, I'm not gonna invalidate you. I think that is a fair thing to say, but you just like know what you want. You know what I mean? Like, so then you just have the clear expectations and you're going after your goals. Like, what is my goal with VTubing? My goal with VTubing is to do a lot of comedy, help people, make meaningful connections with my chat. Like, and those are all the things that I'm thinking of when I'm making content. If I were just thinking of like different goals, then I would be doing different things. Exactly, Dennis. Dennis, you know it. 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 Your goal of VTubing is to rule the world. Yeah, okay, so if that was lying, my goal of VTubing is to be the queen of VTubing. But we've got the king. The king is Rin, okay, but I want to be the queen. Hi, Rosalita. Oh my gosh, we got so many princesses in chat today. What the heck? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, okay. Well, that's okay. If that is your goal, I feel like that's an important thing to know. You'll get into more details into the stream, okay? This is like some truth. I'm dropping some truth bombs, okay? I'll happily marry Rin. I mean, I'm just waiting. I'll happily do it. But I want to say one thing. There's no right answer. That's what I want to keep emphasizing. It's like, you are you. Mugu, Swift, you know, Princess Rosalina, Princess Peach, Kake. I think you guys are all individuals, and so am I. I love talking about poop. I hate burps. I love farts. I love gaming really late at night. And try-harding, but still being bad. Like, there's so many specifics to me, like... And there's so many specifics to you. Like, who are you? You know what I mean? So I want to say, like, if you think, like, oh, there are rules to love, you are wrong. I'm going to tell you guys... That's not to say... I'm not saying I'm going to date one of you guys, okay? That's not what I'm saying. But, I mean, look... I know a streamer... And I'm not gonna say because I don't think she's publicly out about this. But she's a model and streamer, and she's dating one of her mods now. And like, people will say like, oh, people have all these thoughts about, you know, chat ex streamer, and I'm not saying anything, but look, all I'm saying is they are dating, and if he had heard the people who told him like, hey, that's like weird, as he was respectful and he DM'd her nice things, and then they started connecting, you know, like, you never know the rules. Yeah, it can happen, you know. I'm not saying like have that be what your one goal. I think that is a closed-minded thing to do, but it does happen, you know what I mean? And there are people who become very close friends, and you know, it depends on what you want. Kakeo, do you want kids to have a family? Kanke is also really young. No, Raviolas, don't. No. But what I'm saying is, like, there are no right answers. Like, I'm gonna say the biggest red flag people say is like, they'll say like, I don't want a girl who is like too naughty, or I don't want a girl who is like too innocent, or I don't want people get cheated on. Like, there's so many red flags, but red flags. This is my hot take of the stream. Red flags are a bit of a it can be a bit of a, I'm gonna say a bit of a myth in a way, because you could have, most relationships will have red flags. And I'm gonna say this, like, I'm a bit of a yandere. Like, we keep roleplaying, like, what stream are you watching? What streamer were you watching? But like, sometimes I like get a little jealous of like anyone giving anyone else attention, which is a red flag. I will admit it. If you guys go on Serena's stream and you're a regular in my stream, I'm like, why don't you come to my stream? I'm gonna do my second swear word of the stream, bitch. Like, no one is perfect, exactly. I am possessive about my boys and my biddies. You know? No, don't make Abby jealous. Abby is sensitive. Oisho. Yeah, exactly. But everyone has red flags. Like, I'm sure you guys do. Like, what do you do when no one is watching? Lolly. But what do you do when no one is watching? You can say here. Go on your burner account. Go on your burner accounts and come back and say like, okay, you watch Abby. I mean, most of you guys do. But what, like, I'm sure there are things that you do in your free time that you're like, I don't want people to know. Sleep, hopefully. Okay, maybe you oversleep. Maybe you secretly never want to be doing anything except sleeping. Did you watch Wally? You did watch Wally's work. You watch VTubers? Okay. Maybe the VTubers that you're watching are evil. I don't know. Look, here's how watching VTubers can be a red flag. I'm sorry, I'm like ruining my viewers. I'm like, okay, here's what I maybe don't. But like, I read a lot of romance books when I was a kid. I read a book a day for like, I don't know, like 4 years. I read a lot. I was a big reader. I'm a big nerd, guys. I don't think you understand how big of a nerd I am. I'm afraid. Like, the stream is just me nerding out, honestly. I'm nerd about everything in my life. And I think it a little bit might have affected my expectations. So that's why, you know, I really, you know, I really try to study this topic. So I'm not, but I do think like, oh, like, why will Abby ever date? Maybe not. Maybe I'll never meet, I mean, Bobby, SpongeBob. But maybe I'll never meet anyone like SpongeBob. You know what I mean? Like, it can increase your expectations. Let's say you watch, like, I don't know, all the seasons of SpongeBob and you fall in love with a fictional character. And then you meet a bunch of people who just don't compare. Like, I love you guys, but, like, SpongeBob, you know? You guys are just no SpongeBob. Yeah, so, I'm a cute nerd. Thank you! I do think that would be the best way to characterize me. Someone said that I did a stand-up set, and then this one older lady who does comedy too, she's very nice, but she went up to me and she's like, I love how nerdy you are. You're like the cute nerdy girl. And I was like, okay. It was funny. Why are you glad you're not SpongeBob? You're worse then. You're worse. Be more like SpongeBob. I'm into a whole stream where I teach you guys how to be like SpongeBob. I literally have my SpongeBob sheets like right here next to me. Oh, I sleep with SpongeBob sheets. I'm actually decorating my room. I'm making a wish list, not for you guys, but for myself, of SpongeBob things I want to get throughout the next year. So I make a SpongeBob room. Guys, that's my red flag. But yeah, that's just to say, like you are flawed. You are probably, I'm not gonna say you're perfect the way you are, but you're perfectly flawed the way you are. And no one else's relationship should ever inform you. A lot of people are like, I don't want to date someone who like has had a girlfriend before or a boyfriend before, or I don't want to date someone who's this or this or that. But honestly, you're gonna meet someone and they're gonna suck a little bit in some way. If you're being realistic in the moment, everyone sucks a little bit in some way, and that is fine. So I think that's just like a realistic thing to say. Like, oh, like I meet a girl and she doesn't know. Random example, I'm totally making this up, okay? But she like doesn't know how to kiss, and you're like, oh, that's bad. But you know, someone one day is gonna be okay with that. Some people just have less experience than others, and that's like totally okay, and that's like should not be a red flag when you're looking for someone to date. Next slide. Why people are single? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hi, Underplayer. Right, Ibuhoku, exactly. I mean, you can dislike her imperfections too. Like, I'm sure there are things that she does that piss you off, or they'll come. Guys, shut up! I'm gonna delete that from the VOD and leave me alone. 5 people are single. I'm like, so single. There's a study that is single. It's called Singles Reasons for Being Single. Empirical evidence for an evolutionary perspective. I will delete that moment from the VOD. I don't want to be talking about myself. Guys, I'm telling you guys, I'm an innocent nerd. You guys understand? I'm giving you guys empirical love advice because I've studied it for so long, but there is no experience involved because I'm just a shut-in nerd. Sorry, that's my red flag. Oh, pillows are great. I have a big SpongeBob pillow. Guys! You're insane at League of Legends? Josema, I'm gonna tell you that's actually like a lot of girls are into that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually not gonna lie. not even being good at video games, but being willing to teach someone how to play video games. Like, I always want to stream more games, but I struggle because, like, I want people to teach me, actually. I think that's what's really fun for me. I know people don't like backseating, but I'm gonna be honest, for me, I think a big riz is if you meet a girl and you teach her video games. So, that's actually just you're onto something there. I was never with a girl for almost 6 years. We're thinking about marrying, and I know no one is perfect. What happened there, Andre? If you want to share, you don't have to. Yeah, teach you how to play chess. Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna be honest, it is. I do want to do a League of Legends stream. Backseat. But here are the actual reasons why most people are single. I'm not good at flirting, which is why I say learning Riz is important. People think they're not dating. This is why people think they're single, not the reason why they're single. They got interviewed and they said why they think they're single. So this is like with any study, if after the stream you're inspired to go down a rabbit hole of studies, which is my daily life. I was actually calling Serena the other day, and what was I doing? I was going down a rabbit hole to study like personality disorders. Just because I wanted to. I thought it'd be a fun topic, and I was just like on the call with her while like reading a bunch of studies. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, remember that everything is like, all the studies are also a little bit flawed. So you can make a case for freaking anything. You can make a study about why Abby is the hottest VTuber. I will do this one stream actually. You know what? We're gonna write a study together about why Abby's the hottest VTuber. If I just interview people in my chat, I could literally get like pseudo-empirical evidence and say that Abby is the hottest VTuber. You know what I mean? I want to be free to do whatever I want is definitely your reason right now. Yeah, that's a lot of people's reasons, yeah. Red flag is something about a person that you go, oh, that makes them a bad boyfriend or girlfriend or partner. But red flag is like a complicated term because it's just like a flaw that you think is a deal breaker, basically. But what is a deal breaker is relative. 1/4 of marriages, someone cheats. You know what I mean? But people's biggest red flag is cheating, but a lot of those people in that 1/4 of marriages who have cheating end up staying together. So is that the biggest red flag? Like, what is it? Depends on the person. There are people who bigger red flags are like maybe honestly not liking anime and gaming. Maybe you forgive someone if they messed up one night, but if they don't like the things that you like, that's gonna like ruin your life. You know what I mean? Red flags are relative. Roka is hot, and I'm becoming friends with her now, and it makes me so happy. She's literally an angel. That's actually a valid reason, Nandere. I think that makes sense. You guys have different goals. That's why I think it's so important to figure out what you want. Because I think if you get into a relationship, that's why I'm warning you guys now. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are single. If you want to get into a relationship, and like Andere's, right, example, and they like actually are, what I think Andere, she didn't think enough about herself before dating you. Because if she'd been introspective enough during her single years, she would have realized that like she wants to explore more people or things like that. So what she did is she got you in a 6-year relationship, and then she's like, I had a discovery that like I respect, but I think a lot of people should have these discoveries before dating, not while they're dating. You can still grow as a person while you're dating, but I think you have a lot of thoughts you should put in before. Hayuna! Yeah, red flags can make them better. I'm a yandere. I would legit say as a person, you will get to know me throughout time, but I'm a bit of a yandere. I am like possessive. I'm possessive of my friends. I am a younger sibling, so it's just younger sibling energy. I have to be the favorite. Okay, I fear I will get hurt. That's a very big reason why people stay single. You have different priorities, which is probably, you know, a lot of us here. Big nerds. Oh, what's rule 3, Alfonso? I want to make sure that I'm not breaking my own rules. Let's figure out. Don't spam. Oh, okay. Unless you bring fried rice. That's really funny. Okay. You think that most people just default to try and get into a relationship because it's... Yes, that's what I think, Cone. Cone, you are so smart. You know what I'm gonna tell you guys? I'm skipping around here. I'm actually skipping around. I'm skipping around. I'm gonna skip around a little bit, okay? I'm skipping around. I'm skipping around my slides because that's how a good teacher, I react to you guys, okay? So I'm gonna say this one thing. There's a slide here that's like what women want. Looks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Looks are the first thing that most people tend to look at. And you know what it is? There's a Madeline Fougere, professor of social psychology at Eastern Connecticut State University. She has a French last name. She's from Connecticut. Said basically, stop lying, looks matter. Like, when you ask a bunch of people, like, oh, with their families, like in different studies, they would ask people, like, what do you look for in a relationship? But people like be like, I want like a nice person. I want someone like take care of me. I want someone who's like sweet. And then you go on to different studies where you're actually like analyzing. You're just like showing people pictures and like having people watch other people and then rate their looks. They always rate the more conventionally attractive as better partners, even if they're worse people. So that is the truth. That people are gonna be like, oh, you know, I want to date for the right reasons. People talk a lot, and that's what I'm trying to be. Like, be honest. You know what I mean? Like, just be honest. If you, like, want a girl because you want to see some boobies, like, that can be your reason. But I think if you lie to yourself about it, I think that's when you start getting in trouble. Like, I think you have to know what you want. Do you want to watch Abby because you think Abby's interesting? Or do you want to watch Abby because Abby's interesting and cute? I don't have a problem with it. I'm cute as heck. But I think you knowing why, like, is, like, good. Like, oh, do you get dopamine from the way my hair moves? Or, like, it's just acknowledging. It's just, like, being truthful with yourself and, like, knowing yourself. Boobs and looks are overrated, to be honest. I mean, underplay, or if you're being honest, any opinion is valid, I think, as long as you know yourself. I once had a crush on someone who wasn't conventionally attractive. Look, you'll see the next slide. But what is good looks? I'm not lying to you guys when I say I think SpongeBob is attractive. Like, it's not a meme. Like, it's just not a meme. I like SpongeBob. I do. And I think, like, I am personally drawn to specific things in people. I think being gamer is very important to me. I think SpongeBob is very hardworking. I like how positive he is. I think I like the aesthetic of SpongeBob. I look at him, it gives me dopamine. But most people are gonna look at SpongeBob. I think if they don't go, SpongeBob is a hunk. People don't go, SpongeBob, yeah, he's such a Chad. Like, I think people, you know, but so what is good looks? It's so freaking relative, right? So you can't freaking control that because looks are relative. So looks do matter is the outcome. Like, don't fool yourself. Like, if you're not presenting in a specific attractive way, girls are going to be less interested, okay? Like here, I have cute glasses specifically. I think these glasses, like, suit my face, and that's why I'm wearing them. I specifically think round glasses with, like, these kind of thin frames are specifically good for my face. I like bangs. I've had bangs since I was, like, honestly, like, 5 years old. I like bangs. I think bangs make me look good. So I think, like, just knowing what makes you look good is important, presenting yourself in a good way. But don't be doomer about your face and the things you can't change, because people like different things. I've met people who like some people who are, like, very basic, and I've met people who like people who are not so basic. So I think that one of the reasons is, like, just, like, present yourself the best that you can, but you are not inherently ugly. No one is, like, so ugly that no one's gonna like them. Just, like, look around. Go to, like, a big city and walk down the street. You're gonna see so many people that you're gonna go, like, ew to the woman or the man, but they're gonna be, like, in love and in a happy relationship. Like people like what they like, you know? Glasses, bangs, etc. Look good at different. A lot of people don't like glasses and bangs, but that's not, I think, a look for me. Some people think models look gorgeous, and others think the girls that work at McDonald's is beautiful. Well, the girls who work at McDonald's can be so pretty. There's, like, this one TikToker who works at Starbucks, but it's also makeup. Hi, Kyo! Oh my gosh, I love Kyo, guys. Say Kyo. Kyo's my boy. Kyo's my boy. She's a girl, but Kyo is like one of my kids. Well, but that's underplayer. The reason is, like, people are first drawn to looks. So I think, like, sometimes the advice when people say, like, oh, how do you get a girlfriend? People always say, like, work on yourself, work on yourself. But I will be honest with you. I'm gonna say, and this is the next slide. Wait, that's not the slide. I'm skipping around so much, I'm, like, confusing myself. Wait, what slide is this? Guys, I have so many slides. I'm like, oh, here! Looks maxing! Look, it's a loaded term. I'm using looks maxing just because that's what the internet uses. I'm not gonna go down a specific rabbit hole of where this... Blah, blah, blah. It's a good term, though. How do you maximize what you have? Like, people are gonna look at you and they're gonna make judgments. But there is... I would argue. A lot of people with disabilities will say, like, oh, I have a specific disability. People can tell. There's so many people who, in spite of that, are so, like, charming. And will riz people up. Like, what you have is a perfect canvas. I think that's what you have to deal with. But yes, shower and brush your teeth. I struggle with showering. You guys know that. One of my red flags is I don't shower that much. Look, I wash my bangs and I'm good to go. But you shouldn't be like me. Listen to me. Don't copy me, okay? When I went on a trip and I saw almost all the waitresses were so attractive. Right? Waitresses can be so beautiful. Flossing is so important. I got a cavity when I moved to the US, which I blame the US food for, and flossing is now my new lifesaver. If I forgot to floss one day in Brazil, I'd be fine, but if I get to floss one day in the US, you get a cavity because I don't know, food here is a lot sugar, I'm not sure. Yeah, Brazil is so hot. In Brazil, you probably have to... 5 out of 8 in looks maxing. Okay, guys, out of those, I'll do a poll, actually. This is fun. That's fun. That's a fun question. How many do you do? Well, how many are there? There are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6, or 7 to 8. Okay. How many of these do you do? Yeah, looks is initial. Also, I'll show you guys. There's so many studies. I'm like skipping around here. We're gonna have to go back at some point. But okay, let's start with skincare, okay? Skincare can be as simple as using, and this is a hack. Mainly the guys in chat might not know this. I know guys do this a lot, but you might not know why. You can wash your face with anti-dandruff shampoo. Anti-dandruff shampoo actually helps you with acne. It can be pretty good for your skin. Yeah, like look it up. There are studies about it. Anti-dandruff shampoo, like if you don't have anything else to wash your face with, preferably instead of a hand soap, you can use anti-dandruff shampoo. Like if you have it at home anyway. You know anti-dandruff e anti-caspa pus brasileiras. Tem brasileiro aqui? Are there Brazilians in chat right now? So, be careful with exfoliants. Okay, shaving. My tip is there are electric razors out there. I personally have very sensitive skin. And I know that like I need an electric light, so I've tried multiple because I have very sensitive skin. Like you just like react to things very much. So if you're one of those people knowing how to shave, you could be using a pre-shave, using all of those so you don't get all the cuts. You can use an electric one. Electric ones don't like they can be really, really good. It could be like an investment. You can ask for one for Christmas or anything like that. I could do a giveaway. I could partner with like Manscaped and get you guys like a razor if you guys think that's like a thing that you wanna do at some point. I can find a partnership. You're here for the memes. All I need is water for skincare. That is, I shave with a very sharp knife. You know you are such an alpha. CeraVe. No, CeraVe's a good brand. It's just if you're trying to save money, you can use dandruff shampoo. Haircut is so important. Like a haircut, I love my bangs. And that's why clearly I have bangs here, okay? It's like a thing that for me, I just think bangs are right. I like pink. I think pink is just like suits like my skin tone. I like dyeing my hair. I like colorful hair. Like there's specific things that I just think suit me. And you guys will figure out what suits your face. And you might have a couple failed haircuts. I went to this hairstylist who was a Latina woman here because I was like, I have slightly thick hair. So I was like, I want someone who can cut thick hair. And she cut my bangs terribly. And I had a stand-up show right after. It was horrible. It was a stand-up showcase for a class that I did. Cetaphil's a good brand. Yeah, if you guys are in doubt, just message Serena and I on Discord about brands. Because both of us have a good experience. What you have to do is you have to learn how to read the label. And it will say which chemicals are good and bad for your skin. So you just have to know. But I wouldn't worry too much about that. Yeah, I mean, I think I got more laughs that night because I looked kind of stupid. My bangs are kind of stupid right now. They're asymmetrical, but I kind of like them. They're kind of like side bangs. Diet. So it's important that you guys drink water. Drink water all the time. Unlike me, I forget to drink water. Yeah, Korean moisturizers can be so good. Korean skincare. Yeah, razor blade wand for shaving. I love that, you know. I love that. Okay, here's my big drama, okay? I want to make a poll about this. We're going to make a poll about this, okay? Gym, cardio, or muscle? I'm going to give you guys, okay, disclaimer, this might be the worst advice I give you because this is just my opinion, but I also really believe in it. I hate cardio. I think cardio is a waste of time. And I'll tell you why. Cardio is important. Walk to places. Like just, hi Jessie. Jessie, eu vou brigar com você, menina. Because I have a segment where I'm going to talk about Jessie actually soon. Eu vou falar de você, Jessie. But I think like, okay, if you walk every day, that is important. Like you have to walk. I like walking. Like I walk to class instead of like driving. I don't know how to drive, but I walk to like my classes, and I walk to places a lot. I try to force myself to walk, but I will not go to the gym to do cardio. And let me tell you why. Jessie. Jessie, vou mudar sua vida, menina. Vou te mudar sua vida. Sorry, I keep switching to Portuguese sometimes, guys. Yeah, I'll teach you what I'm saying. I'm telling her I'm gonna change her life. Eu vou mudar sua vida. Mudar, change, sua, your life, vida. Mudar sua vida. Because muscles make you look toned so much faster is the real tip. I've been a dancer my whole life. I was like a competitive ballet dancer in like high school. I was in like the best ballet course in Brazil. Honestly, low-key doxing myself, but you won't find it. I'm doing a lot of ballet. And yeah, you need a big butt. Big butt is muscle. Like, and I've done a lot of cardio, I've done a lot of this and that, but it's mostly like muscles that will make you look toned. Toning comes from muscles, and then you can decrease the fat, yes, but if you're feeling unfit, getting muscles is gonna make you way faster feel the progress. You might not want your arms to be big, but there are different things. Oh my god, I'm getting into nerdy gym science. Okay, keep up with me. We can do a stream about this later on, okay? One day, if I have 3D, I'll actually show you how to do this. But so basically, you have different types of workouts. You have workouts that overload your muscles and make them grow, and you have workouts that make the muscles that you do have get stronger. I am very skinny looking, as you can see, but my muscles have strength, which is a big dancer physique thing. So it's like there are different things that you Google exactly. I can show you. I'll do a ring fit adventure all the time. I love fitness. I just love acrobatics and like dance and stuff. It's so fun. I'm not a sports science major. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a huge nerd. So basically, there are different things like how much weight you do and how many reps you do. So let's say you want toned muscles, but you don't want big muscles. Or you want big muscles that are not even that strong because you're a guy and you want to look buff. I will tell you, the truth is, even if you're not worried about getting girls, people are nicer to you if you look somewhat strong. Like, it is a thing. If you compare, like before and after, like people will be nicer to you. If you feel like you're cosmically doomed and people are just mean to you all the time, just go to the gym for like a month, take creatine, overload like with health, making sure your back is healthy and stuff like that. Do a lot of weights. I think it's low reps, high weights, but I can look that up. And you will get some muscle toning and you're suddenly going to be perceived as a Chad. Like same face, same everything. Like it is true. I'm not a Mewtwo. Mewtwo é tão hot. Because of your thick hips. Yeah, most girls have very weak arms and strong legs. I try to have strong arms that are... My arms, look, you can see that those are my arms. Like, that's how they look. You'll see at some point. I'll try to show you guys, like... I'm pretty strong. It's just like there are ways to go to the gym for different aesthetics. Does that make sense? MIT, I will have to do a different stream or I'll make some shorts about this where I actually tell you guys the facts of that. I didn't know if you guys were interested in this or not, so I actually didn't prep to teach you this. But study. Go down a rabbit hole on YouTube. YouTube has so much free knowledge on how to work out for whatever aesthetic you want. You don't have to like muscles that other people like. Some girls love forearms. Some people love a strong butt. Jessie here loves a strong butt. Some people like strong thighs. Some people like strong chest. Some people like just feeling good from the gym. Gym can give you gym aggression because it can make you kind of angry. Actually, that is a scientific thing. But gym can also really relax you. So whatever you do, even if you just like jogging, whatever you do, it is for your health too. But earnestly, like you might be treated nicely. I love butting dress in my open backs are very nice. I want you guys to see my back. Open backs are very nice. Yeah, exactly. Be nerdy, okay? Getting a workout feels good too. Oh yeah, Serena's friends are here because they're all princesses. Yes! Serena and I are both gym nerds. Both Serena and I are very good at working out, so you can ask her tips. I'm afraid that one day you and Toshi will get on a call, spend 10 hours talking. Ah! Meu Deus! I'm gonna call Toshi and legitimately, if he's a gym bro, we're gonna hang out about this. Tell Toshi to add me on Discord. He hasn't added me yet. I've been going as heavy as I can with 6 to 8 reps this month, and I've been getting a lot of... Right, Gabrielle, overloading. Taking creatine. I'm not gonna... Oh, look, I haven't actually read the studies on creatine, but I'm gonna start going on creatine. I've been saying I'm gonna go on creatine for a month, but creatine can just help you so much at the gym, and it's not steroids. It's just a supplement. Some girls I take iron supplements on a daily basis because iron helps me focus. I don't know if I have ADHD or not. So I'm not on medication. I'm not treatment for... I know iron generally can help people focus, whether you have ADHD or not. So I take iron, like whatever supplements help you. I take multivitamins. I take iron. I take a lot of things. Like if you have bad joints, you should take collagen. Like make sure you're being nerdy about the gym. Okay. Anyway, I'm done with my rants. Anyway, clothes are so important, and I'm gonna tell you guys, as a VTuber who is a student, I am not rich. Okay. I am not rich. How do I stay fashionable? I mean, this is my uniform, but look how kind of fashionable it is. Like I actually designed this. I didn't design it, but this is an outfit, like how I dress. Like I really, I had a lot of say in this. I didn't draw it, but I like designed it. So basically like you can get this kind of, like this is kind of in right now. It's like future tech or whatever. But I also, yeah, so I like skirts. I think they suit me. I like the high collar, like things like that. But, guys, I'm burning my money. But you can go thrifting. Thrifting is good for the environment. Oh my God, think the spinning says there's so many princesses here. Are you guys all friends? I'm so confused. I want to give you guys a shout out or something to your princess friendship group. I love you. You guys are awesome. Oh my God, that's okay, Kurumo. How's your final? But like knowing how to dress, you can go thrift shopping. You can thrift shop online. There's stores like there's a store called ThreadUp. That's not too expensive. You can just, you know how I make my thumbnails? And I know I'm not good at making thumbnails. I know it. I'm going to call myself out, okay? I'm bad at making thumbnails. But what I do is I look at a thumbnail and then I try to copy the style of the thumbnail, but to my topic. And that's how you can do with fashion. Just like look at pictures and then try to find a shirt like that. This is like this brand is not cheap, but for all the nerds out there, Uniqlo has really good quality clothing. And they're all like pretty trendy. So if you like, Uniqlo is expensive. Uniqlo is oftentimes above my budget, but it's a store I recommend that's just generally like simple and fashionable and good quality. And it can make a difference. I dress really poorly because my mom dresses me. Tem Uniqlo no Brasil? Sério? Is there a Uniqlo no Brasil? I don't know. My mom dresses me, basically. And I figured out my mom's like pretty fashionable, but sometimes her fashion doesn't work for me specifically. So that's something I've been like really investing myself in. I'm like trying to figure out like how do I wear the pieces she gave me. Like she gave me these shoes that I wore for like 3 years and it never matched my outfits. And I finally figured out what kind of outfits it matches. It actually looks like this. It's like basically, it's like this shoe basically. But this doesn't work with certain outfits. It only works with other outfits. So it's like a whole thing. Kunke, you can still be a princess if you want. You can be whatever you want, baby. You can be whatever you want. Okay, back to the topic. Let's focus. Focus up, mother effers. Focus up, okay? Why? Where were we? I'm gonna go back. wait, let's finish the looks maxing, okay? Just wear black clothes. Honestly, black clothes can suit a lot of people. Black turtlenecks can really emphasize your jawline or can like shape your jawline. But what I'm saying is just like be intentional with the clothes that you're wearing. A lot of gamers just wear like oh, let me say the Iron Mouse gear, the Iron Mouse like jacket and shirts and stuff, they look great. They are drip. Get it like a size bigger, wear it with some cargo pants, you're gonna look great. Iron Mouse has a really good sense of making her merch. Like, but a lot of people just wear like plain graphic tees. Like you either want to go for an oversized look with like cargo pants or you want the tight shirt like Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen. Here, you did first turtleneck right now, Jesse. I know you. Oh, I have to wear a hot weather. Oh, I just wear a bathing suit, honestly. When I'm in Brazil, I just like wear a bathing suit all the time. Yeah, looking good in hot weather is hard. I think if I only wear like t-shirts and blue. I mean, that's okay if you don't care, if you're happy that way. But it's just like, it's a little things that you can do. Like, I think I feel a huge difference when I wear like specific outfits that I have. There's this one outfit that I always get a compliment. It was so simple and cheap, but it just like looks so good on me. So it's like figuring out those clothes, and then like you keep, as with time, you're like, okay, these clothes work for me, and then you keep building. So, oh, Iron Mouse is perfect. I'm like, not to be like publicly loving her here, but I'm gonna talk about her all the time. I love her. She's great. I just wear comfy clothes and funny shirts, but when I want to become a VTuber, I have outfits for references. I mean, that's fine too. It's just figuring out what makes you look your best and feel your best, because it has to be comfy too. I have IBS, so sometimes I don't like really tight shirts. But it's getting better. My IBS has been really good recently. She kicks booty. Ay, Jessica, so happy. Matching outfits with your interests? Wait, what do you mean? Can you explain that, Kurumo? But basically, showering, dressing intentionally is probably the key word here. Whatever you do, make sure you know why you're doing it. So I think that'll just help you in life. Like, if I wake up late, I'm not gonna feel guilty because I know that if I'm tired, I'm really less productive. That's something that I've been trying to learn. Sometimes I wake up at noon. It never happened before. But if I'm up till 4 a.m., I sometimes have to. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna get the amount of shorts that I wanted in. I'm not gonna get the amount of singing practice I wanted in, but it's just what I have to. You know what I mean? So I feel like knowing why you're doing the things that you're doing. I go to the gym pretty often because I have future plans of maybe becoming the first Olympic competitive VTuber. Who knows? But I have ideas of why, so I go for specific reasons. I don't actually go to the gym to look more attractive. I go because I want to be able to do tricks. But it's like knowing why you do the things that you're doing. So why do you dress the way you're dressing? Like, why are you not shaving? Like, think about it. If you shaved, or trim your beard or mustache, you're probably gonna look slightly better. Like, why don't you do it? Is it like financially hard? How do you make do with your budget? I feel like it's just like being intentional with everything you do. You think about it. Tagline say, let's get free hugs. That's cute. I think graphic tees can be really cute. Some people don't like that. I am a big fan of graphic tees. If I wear a graphic tee and leggings, I think that's like the cutest. I think, or like shorts. I don't know, like little what do you call them? Like Sophie shorts. I'm spin max. I only shave my chin feels itchy. Well, that's, I mean, if that's, you have your choices. If you want to do the things you're doing, I'm never gonna tell you that you're doing it wrong. But it's just making sure you think about it. Like, if your idea is to looks max, like, think about the things. If your idea is to just like, I freaking need to focus on the work that I have, and I'm gonna look the way that I look this week, that is perfectly fine. And you're still lovable and you're still desiring. It just realize how much agency you have in your life. You are never trapped. Your looks are a perfect canvas to look conventionally attractive. Anyone can look conventionally attractive. There's so many people who are not actually conventionally attractive, but they act in a way and they present themselves in a way that looks conventionally attractive. They look what do you call them? Like basic. You can look basic if you want. If your issue is like, oh, these basic people get girls, you can look basic if you want. I think everyone has the means to look basic if they would like to. And I agree if that's what you want, and I disagree if that's not what you want. But you know what I mean? What about anime booba graphic t-shirts? Oh, I'd be careful with that one. Thank you for liking my voice! The cardio versus muscle is so much closer than I thought they would be. Yeah, muscle is way better. Cardio nerds here. What the heck? Cardio nerds, defend yourselves. Just defend yourselves, nerds. I'm gonna bully you. I'm gonna end the poll. The new poll. I have a new poll, okay? Mother effer, I can't close it. Well, I close this poll. Okay, it froze. It's on. Oh, I did it. Okay, new poll is, are you an L nerd? Yes, no. And if you said yes to cardio, you're an L nerd. Yeah, I mean, there's so many a-holes there who get girls, but they shouldn't. Let me tell you. That is, I have so many points I want to make. The other point is how to maintain a relationship once you have it. But I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I think a lot of people are like, oh, whatever, you're perfect the way you are. And I think so. And I personally have a very different aesthetic than I think most people. Like SpongeBob is genuinely like my celebrity crush. But I'm not gonna say every girl's like that. Maybe you don't want those girls, and I think that's perfectly fine. But I think it's cardio is good to clear the mind. Okay. I like you ever scratch your own back. You can have you ever scratched? Oh my god, this is gross. I'm sorry, but have you ever scratched your own back? Oh, I'm not gonna say it. You guys, if you know, you know. Okay. Let's go back to why are people single? Okay. Oh, we're gonna get to the a-hole part right now. I should have actually started with that. That's why I had it in this order. I should have followed my order. So people are too picky. People don't want a desirable mate. You're not a family type. Commitment scares you, etc. There's so many reasons that you think you're single, right? So why are people single? So there's an evolutionary theory, or there's a study specifically, which is called The Evolution of Desire, Strategies of Human Mating, 4th edition, published New York Basic Books. And basically the conclusion of this study, okay, I'll tell you guys, have you ever not showered for a long time and then you scratched your back and a bunch of gunk comes out? Okay, let's move past this. Men want to be single because they want more options, because like evolutionarily men want to breed as much as possible, and a lot of women have grown to be sorry code. I wasn't gonna say it. Okay, I said, you guys asked me to say it and you're criticizing me? What the heck? Fine, I'll delete this from the VOD. I'll delete it. Even my mods, my subs, everyone here. You guys are playing cool. You guys are playing cool like it never happened to you. You guys are lying. You guys are such liars. You guys are lying. It happened to you. Do it right now. Honestly, everyone here, scratch your back. Go do it. Do it. Now, do you have some gunk? Did you find the gunk? Oh, you found the gunk. Oh, you did. You did. You found the gunk. You can't reach your back? Really? You don't have any gunk? You guys are liars. You guys are liars. No way, I'm dirtier than you guys. Okay, maybe I am. Okay, I guess I'm dirtier than you guys. Anyway! I showered last night. I don't think I have gunk right now. Do I have gunk right now? Let's see. I'm actually testing right now. Do I have gunk? I have a little bit of gunk. Okay, whatever! I guess I just have a peely back, okay? Whatever. Oh, your nails are dirty now, Benji. See, Benji has gunk. I'm gonna sell my gunk. Who would buy it? I have so much of it. I showered last night! I literally am so clean. You guys are so mean. I took my monthly shower. And I already have gunk. You guys just have different skin than me, I guess. It's a Brazilian thing. Right? Right, Brazilians? Brasileiros? Brasileiro tudo é suado, né? Jesse, can you just like side with me? I showered. Yeah, I did my monthly shower and I still have gunk on my back, okay? Guys, I'm the type of girl, yeah, you know how people date and they're like, I can fix you. You're looking at me like, I can fix her. I'll shower again. It's like early. I showered last night. I showered less than 24 hours ago. Okay, whatever. You guys are mean. I'll just end stream. Whatever. Whatever. You guys are so mean to me. You guys just bullying me. Acting like my gunky back isn't like actually an asset. Somebody here said earlier that the red flags in someone are the best part of them. Who here? You're telling me that you wouldn't date a gunky girl? I'm a gunky girl. It's okay. Guys, I'm clean. I smell good. I smell like... I don't know. Girl. I just have a little bit of gunk. Conky, when I scratch my back, I have gunk on my back, okay? I'm machine washable. I'm not trauma dumping. Leave me alone. Okay, whatever. I'm not stinky. I don't smell like armpit sweat. I smell like oh my god. I'm gonna get into too many details here. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, I smell beautiful. I smell like a fertile young lady. Andrew, hi, welcome. I'm gonna say why people are single, right? So men oftentimes are single because they want more options, and women because the men don't meet their expectations. I smell beautiful. Whatever, shut up. So here's another study, guys. I'm smart. Respect me. Respect the gunky VTuber, okay? New nickname unlocked. Gunk girl. 1/4 of marriages experience physical infidelity. We said that earlier. So it's like, what is your red flag, right? Like, is it you don't like a girl who has gunk? Is cheating? And I'm gonna say this is like physical infidelity usually, but and I'm gonna tell you guys, this is like probably the harshest truth I'll say this stream, which is like emotional infidelity is like a big thing, and a lot of people have different standards. So like, some people might not like you if you're dating a girl. She might not like you looking. I think most girls are okay with you watching VTubers. I think there's like just so much value to it outside of romance even, but I think a lot of girls won't like you looking at not safe for work art, which I don't think I'd ever be opposed to that. I actually am like, I don't think it's really a thing. For me personally, I don't think it really matters, but some girls will care. Some girls don't want you looking at not safe for work VTuber art. Some girls don't like you reading maybe fanfic of your favorite VTuber. They might find that strange. Some people don't like you looking at Instagram models. Like, there are a lot of girls that will have different things, and I think you have to like really be ready to adapt if you're gonna get into a relationship. Because I have met American girls. Wait, what do you mean? So, corn, if you know, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but I just want to say that a lot of people have different standards for what is emotional infidelity, and what you consume on the internet can be considered emotional infidelity. So if you want to get into a relationship, I think an important thing to think about is, like, are you ready to, like, change your habits and meet someone halfway through? Like, for instance, let's say I did more, let's say, which is not, I don't think any of my streams are that spicy, like, my parents watch the VOD. Like, I don't think there's anything that bad. But if I were to do like a specifically spicy stream and you had a partner who's like, hey, I'd rather you not watch that specific Abby stream, like, you have to be ready to agree. Like, you can make your case for it. Like, I like it because she's always funny no matter what. I watch it with me is a thing you can do. But I think you just have to be ready for this, like, complicated things. And if you're not ready to have these discussions, like, maybe take a little longer before you date. Because emotional infidelity is very different for different people, and whatever is emotional infidelity to you or to me is not going to be for someone else who's not here, you know? What do you think a partner have when I okay with them watching corn? Is that a red flag? I think it's up to each person. Some people are okay with it, some people are not okay with that. And there is no right answer, and that was like my first point this stream. It's just like the more serious segment, but there's no right answer. So if you guys are okay with, you both are on the same page about like specific things, then you're on the same page, and there's no right or wrong with that. But if you are of a partner who's like, I'm very anti that, you just have to be ready to be honest and engage. And I think a lot of people get into relationships before they are. And I just observed my friends, like, I had this one friend who he does comedy, he does stand-up, and he wanted to go out with my friend who's a girl. So he asked me, he just like does stand-up sometimes in the place where I do, and he said, hey, like, can you help me talk to her? And he messaged her, and then she said, oh, hey, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. And he just like kept like calling her like these like bad words and things like that. Like, if you're not ready to have difficult discussions or accept rejection, or, and I know someone else who, a friend of mine who's a girl, and she had a partner who like wouldn't respect her boundaries, and like, they loved each other, but it's like hard, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you're not ready to have the annoying parts of love, then the good, I would say, I personally love love fangirling over characters, and I think that is very healthy. I think if I'm not ready to be in a relationship, there are multiple ways that I can find that comfort and love through friendships. Like Jessie. I don't know if Jessie's still here, but like Jessie and I will like comfort each other and we'll talk to each other. Like she was helping me like find a therapist. Because I hated my therapist. So like she will do boyfriend duties without getting the benefits of a boyfriend, and I would do boyfriend duties for Jessie. It's just like there are other ways that you can fulfill those needs if you feel like you're just not ready, because I think people underestimate, like I said, a fourth of marriages have like someone gets cheated on, whether it's you messing up and it's like making the mistake, which could haunt you for life, or you're on the receiving end, which would haunt you for life. There's I forgot, there's like a specific new like diagnosis. What is it called? It's called trauma and stressor related disorders. It's a new thing on the DSM-5, which is a mental disorder manual. That's like a lot of people are under this category who cheated or been cheated on because it's traumatic for both people. So I'm just saying it's a fourth of relationships. There's a 25, and I'm not to make you doomer, but it's like there are gonna be hard parts to it. If you're not ready, like enjoy the, like go read fanfic, like go read romance books, go enjoy your friendships, go like flirt with VTubers, like do those things that are fulfilling to you without necessarily getting into the mess of a relationship. Like you can find a relationship, but there will always be drama. So I think hi, because I teach you from middle school. Hi, Blessings. Oh my gosh, you're in middle school. Oh my gosh, she thinks fangirl is seldom, but she gets seldom reviewed. Look, fangirl for me, Swift. You're my mod. No, are you my mod? You just said so. You're a mod on Discord. We are literally married. Like you're literally, a good rule though is not to have double standards if you want to be okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I respect people's bad so much I don't even talk to people because I don't want to be a bother. No, not like that. Also, princesses, can you guys tell me, like, where did you guys come from? Let me go on their YouTube page. Are they like, are you guys in like an organization together? You can like self-promote here. I'm just curious, like, you seem like a very cute friend group and I want in. No, you can fangirl for me and only me. Yeah, that's true. But all I'm saying is like, I feel like it is my responsibility to give the caveat that love is fun and awesome, and I love love, and everyone here loves love. But don't. They're all from Mario Kart 8. But I want to say, like, actually, really, like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm not in one, and there, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you have to be smart about doing these things. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, here, go out into the world now and get a girl if you're not ready. I mean, I think it's all safe space. A lot of us are really young here. I think I have a rather young demographic. So it's a learning curve. Seeing people fall in love 2 days, 11 years, married for... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll never be ready for love, but be as ready as you can be, maybe. Yeah, the princesses are very cute. Who's Princess Lima, though? You have a lot of, like, Nintendo princesses, but then I've never seen Lima. You talk about these things, you have lots of experience, so the audience know that they know what they're talking about. I do, Ray, I do. I've been studying this since I was 9 years old. I started studying relationship psychology, and I took some class in, like, Ivy League schools and etc. about this. So I'm only saying things here that I've learned from this. I'm not certified to be a psychologist. I'm too young. I'm not a certified therapist, but this is a topic that I've studied, like, intensely. I've read dozens upon dozens of books, to dozens upon dozens of studies. That's what I do in my free time. Yeah, I'm a big nerd. This is like one of my favorite topics. So, yeah. That's why I want to do the stream. I feel like if you guys like this kind of stream, I can do them more often. I will only... That's why I have the slides too, because I want to kind of stick to the slides pretty much. So it's all stuff that I like kind of know to be good advice. Yeah, that is what I do when no one is watching. If you ask Serena and I have... Come on, Ray! Leave me alone, bro! But yeah, I've been on a call with Serena. Serena saw me researching this. I was studying personality disorders the other day. Because I feel like when you study mental illnesses, you learn a lot about yourself because these are the extremes of behaviors that you probably have yourself. So... Ah, thank you, Colin. I'm a big nerd. I just take classes for fun. I took like all through high school, just if they're like online courses I could take, but also I can take in person now that I live here. So yeah. I'm a big nerd. Yeah, I mean, I want to be honest. I think a lot of people won't be honest with you guys, so I want to be. Ah, Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. That's very cute. Thank you, thank you. But okay, here let's get to the point, okay? What do women want in a man? So, I think it's fun. I think it's really fun to study yourself and others. And I think that's why I like streaming. Because I'm really interested in people. So I think like every time you guys say things, I'm getting to know you and like humanity. And it's so special to me. But what do women want in a man? And I have a switch, yeah. So, sense of humor and potential income. There's a study that says that. There's a study that says creativity. There's a study that says symmetry and smell is important. Like the way we're talking about smell. And I'm gonna be honest, women smell differently during different times of the month. And you can subconsciously be attracted to a woman or a man more during different times of the month. Even men smell differently too. And that's all to say, like, you can make a case that women prefer anything. You could say women prefer good gamers. You can say women prefer conventionally attractive chads. You can say women prefer shy nerds. Like, you can say so much, but what you want, you can make a case for anything. At the end of the day, you just can't say women like this or that. I will say looks are your first impression. So it is important to like not change your looks, but like look clean is probably what most people look for. But other than that, bro, like I'm a huge nerd. I give people the ick. I can give people the ick. I'm cringe. And I'm like a nerd. Like, if you just describe me, a lot of people won't like me. But I'm assuming that if you guys are here, you really like me. I know. I got my citations. I wanted to make sure I had a lot of citations throughout the stream. So you guys knew that I actually did my research. What do you do if you lack a strong sense of smell? Oh, it's fine. But smell is a lot of eating. Eating is mostly smell, bro. So you gotta take care of that. But yeah, so you can't... this is all to say that I don't freaking know what a woman wants, and no one knows, and women don't know what they want. But okay, this is another real part, okay? Are you cosmically doomed? Do you ever feel like, bro, I'm just unlovable? Yeah, everyone else is lovable and I'm just like worse. Or like bad things will just happen to me. Like, do you ever feel that way? I feel like a lot of us feel that way, but like we can't talk about it. You can't be like, someone rejected me and now I feel like crap. And now I feel like breaking my keyboard. You know what I mean? Like, you said you smell further at a time. Ray! That was too funny. Yeah, right? No, but a lot of people, and I'm gonna say that's completely normal. There are gonna be times where you're gonna say, I just live a worse life than other people. I just have it worse. Yeah, right? But I feel like people go like, there's such a stigma of like, oh yeah, oh, you're like this or that. No, people feel cosmically fricked all the time. Like, people will feel that way, and it's just how you feel. I feel that way. I'm a pretty, like, VTuber girl. I feel that way sometimes. And I think it is completely okay to feel like the world is out to get you. It's okay feeling as long as you acknowledge it and move on. Just don't like dwell on it forever. But I think knowing that other people feel that way, then you can acknowledge this is just a human experience. Every now and then we all feel this way, and then it passes. Just don't go down a rabbit hole, okay? But then what do you think why you might think you're cosmically doomed? So that's another healthy gamer GG thing. Dr. K talks about this topic. That is one of the things he talks about. There's also a lot of research to back this up, which is sometimes you think you're cosmically doomed because the way you're perceiving the world is kind of making you feel that way. So like, if someone is mean to you and you make an excuse for it, like, so-and-so was rude to me. Oh, it's probably because I was kind of weird when I said hi to them. You're making an excuse for them. They were rude to you. They were mean. And I'm not saying become evil. You can be like, hey, everyone's mean every now and then. If you make an excuse for them, then it is like you're cosmically doomed. Like, yeah, people are just mean to me. Oh, I did it unto myself. Like, hold people accountable for it, man. Big Ed had GF so anyone can. Who's Big Ed? But I hit rock bottom before since it happens. Yeah, you gotta stay optimistic. Your expectations might be too high. Oh, that's what I said. I had this one, my friend, and this guy wanted to go out with her and he was asking me for advice. And she said she wasn't interested. And he started calling her like a bitch and stuff. And just like being really mean about her. I was like, she just isn't interested in dating. And I was like, I guess it makes sense. She's young and she's like focusing on her other stuff. Like... And he was like really, and she did nothing wrong. She was really polite and straightforward with him, and she still wants to be his friend. But he got really angry because his expectations are, I guess, that he kind of deserved it. He earned it. But you don't. You don't earn it. No one owes it to you. So I feel like that's an important thing. Like, you're not cosmically doomed, but if you think that, there are little things that you can do to switch that. Everyone feels that way sometimes. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel that way about Valorant. I've try-harded in Valorant so much, and I'm still so bad. And I go, why? These people who are literally never try-harding in Valorant are better than me at Valorant. Why? But it's just like, am I working smart? Have these people played other FPSs before? Like, you just gotta... And here is... I'll get you guys to some exercises, okay? So what do you do then? You feel cosmically doomed. I'm not better at LOL. Skillless, should bro, leave me alone. No, but you can switch. So what do you do? And here's where I'll direct you to other places, or after stream you can like do fun things, okay? CBT. Ah! I'm gonna ask, do you like CBT? Credit or debit? Oh my god, that is just... that is a very Brazilian joke, if you guys know that. Yes, no. I'll make a poll. Do you like CBT? I should do a stream. I'm gonna literally do a CBT stream now. I'll do it with Honey, because Honey is actually a licensed therapist. So a lot of things I'm being careful to only say things that I like know to be pretty good advice. But with Honey, we can probably go in a little bit deeper, case by case, than with you guys, because Honey is actually a licensed. So, yeah, CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy, yes. So here's how you can work on yourself, okay? There's something called DBT, which is dialectical behavioral therapy, which is for people with PTSD or a BPD, which BPD is essentially a real life disorder that probably yanderis have it to some extent, but it's just it's a specific personality disorder that relates to other people. So DBT is often about how you relate to other people. CBT is how you relate to yourself. Psychodynamic therapy has to do usually with your past and what causes you to act this way. And EFT is not necessarily scientifically backed up. I think it is I'm only putting it in there, so if you want to look into it, but it has a lot to do with like pressure points, and is usually like a temporary treatment you do alongside therapy, but it also has a lot to do with like how you see the world. So I don't think so. I think so I was thinking of another CBT. What other CBT were you thinking about, huh? What other CBT were you thinking about? Just say it, say it. CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy, and DBT is dialectical behavioral therapy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. EFT is not something I personally recommend, but I think people like it. There are a lot of things like people talk about chakras and energy and things like that, and it serves them. So I'm not gonna. I'm putting it out there, since I'm not someone who should tell you which treatment to do. I'm just putting a list of things that people tend to do that work. Oh, is CBT cannabis? I didn't know that. What? Oh, CBD. Oh, CBD. Oh. But here's like an exercise. So this is a DBT exercise that's like kind of, it's a little childish, but it's like good. So it's called like check the facts, which is like you just write down with no filter the situation you're reacting to. And then you add check marks on the parts that are facts and crosses on the things that are just judgments or interpretations. So you can watch for like opinions and extreme things and judgments and what is it called, this thing? It's emotional regulation, but there's also like a really good thing, which is emotional regulation and distress tolerance. So a lot of people can't take distress. Like if a girl rejects you and you feel terrible, you're probably not a bad person. Like if like that guy who got rejected by my friend and he just like called her a bunch of bad names, he's probably not a bad person. But the fact is he's having trouble distinguishing the facts, and he's having a quick response. He does not have distress tolerance, where something distressful happens and he acts impulsively. So this is like a workbook. Let me find you the exact name of this workbook because I'll recommend it to you guys. It's from Amazon. But if you just look up DBT workbook, you can find a lot of this. And it looks childish, yes, but it's like, we need it, man. You just like need these things to help you. Where is it? What is it called? I want to find this one because I have this one. I want to find the name of it. I just don't want to go look for it in my stuff because it's like hidden somewhere. DBT workbook. Oh, it's called Big Feelings, a survival guide. Here. This is the name of that workbook. It's like silly and childish, but it's cute. Yeah. Underplayer? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, got it. I saw the message. Okay. Yeah. So that's a book that you can look into. You have a dilemma with the DBT method? What is your dilemma with it? And then here's another one. This is a CBT exercise. Okay, I'll do it with you guys real quick, okay? It's easy. So, I want you guys to say a thing that you think is true that you're worried about. An example is your partner always leaves you. Let's say you just got dumped. Someone just broke up with you. It's an exercise called 5 to 1. So you say that statement that is like your opinion that you're upset about. So let's say my partner always leaves me. And then you write 5 things that are like pushing back on it that you know to be true. Like, I did not give up on the relationship. I am proud of how deeply loved I am. I would rather be someone who wants to fight for our relationship. My partner and I ultimately were not compatible. I know that this is hard for my partner too. So, okay, I said you don't think, So you could say something that you think is true. Like, for instance, hi, Carrot! I'm gonna say something that might not be true. Chat thinks I am stinky. Chat will never like me because they think I'm stinky. And then I'll say 5 things that like make it not seem true. Which is like, okay, I am honest with chat and I think people appreciate my honesty. I think people can probably relate to being stinky. I would rather my community be open to different quirks that I have and playing with them. A lot of people in chat love laughing about it, so I bring them joy. It's a good reminder that I should shower more. I got the gunk. Wait, what does Swift say? But yeah, so that's an exercise you can do when you're upset. You can be like, okay, Abby ignored my message in chat. So you can say, Abby's probably spacing out because she's very spacey. Abby probably was like looking out her window into the sky and thinking about the end of life. Abby really likes me because when she reads my messages, she tends to look happy. Abby is a stinky cringo, so why do I care what she thinks? Wait, what was the message? I'll talk about that. I'm worried that I'm never gonna find a place you want to call home. That's interesting. I would say like I know a lot of people feel that way. Because there are a lot of times you can be in a place and you're just like, people are just not quite like me here. But I would say you should go to like, just go to like, if you're able to go to like a big city or it's like a place with like a lot of different people, because then you can find your community. Also online, you can call it a home. Like you can call like a Discord a home. Like I'm closer to VTubers than I am to like IRL people now after 2 months. And I wouldn't say that our relationship is any less meaningful because it's online. So you can call like a space online a home, I think. Found places I like and I feel more like home. I found places that I like and I feel... Yeah, exactly. I feel like one thing is just like... I think it is helpful. Yeah, I think it is helpful just to be like like, and I think look at things like, oh, like sometimes I feel lonely because I mean, like, I interact with you guys more than I interact with a lot of other people, but like, is that bad? I don't think so. I'm happy with it. It brings me joy. It brings me friendship. I feel like in some ways it can make me a good VTuber. I think I can be pretty honest and really connect with you guys, and I really care about you guys. I'm not thinking of you guys as like my fans, really. I'm thinking of you guys as like, oh, I get to do this, so it's pretty exciting to start stream. And that's something I told you guys, like my dad, my mom really like chat, because I feel like you guys really add, like, you know, it's like play off of you guys. So I mean, like, oh, is it bad? I think there are good things about it. So it's just like, yeah, just approach life in a way that, what do you want from life? And figure out how to get it. There's always a way, and people are mean, but sexy, yeah, poops or you poop most comfortably. Hi Mugu, I'm mommy. Abby, if you've been to Hyundai, you might know that people there are not the type to watch VTubers. Well, Hyundai people, I'm sorry. Are there people from Hyundai here? Hyundai is like a cool, pretty city, but yeah, Hyundai is like not a VTuber city. São Paulo's probably like way more. São Paulo's cool. São Paulo's really cool. I want to make more friends, but it goes back to not wanting to be a bother. No, you're not a bother. I think you have to know, like, we talk about it later. There are a lot of things I don't want to answer necessarily in chat, because this is specific stream focus, which is like how to get yourself to get a girl. And I guess like summarizing is, don't look at other people's relationships for standards. A lot of people have different reasons that they perceive that they are single, but that's not necessarily the reason that they are single. Like, take care of your looks, because that is your first impression. Smarts also matter. Being smart or being yourself or being creative, whatever it is special about you outside of your looks, someone out there will like you. But there is a video I could recommend to you about texting. You just have to like know, you have to learn slowly how to read people. So like, I get busy, and I appreciate it when my friends don't overwhelm me when I'm busy, because I'm like, I have to ignore you right now. So I think knowing how to make friends is knowing how to read the person when they're busy, when they're free, like things like that. So yeah, T-posing Jesus. So I wouldn't overthink it though, like I'm being too pushy. It's also finding people, like a lot of people have men, this is anecdotal, okay? So this is not scientific, what I'm saying right now. But I know a lot of people who become friends with the people that they think are desirable. You guys are my friends. I genuinely think you guys are my friends. I think that is great. If I were to look at the like pretty girl in town, I'm like, I need Jessica to be my friend. Why? Jessica has nothing to do with me, man. I think you'll face a lot more disappointment if you're trying to be friends with a specific kind of person that you admire, rather than like whoever's like you. We vibe, so we're friends. You know what I mean? I don't need Jessica, the prom queen, to be my friend. Why? Like, I think you're just gonna be disappointed if you want the wrong people. You know what I mean? So I think at the end of the day, be yourself, but also just like like shower, dress cute, know how to present your interests, share your interests. I mean, I'm interested in this topic, which is why I'm doing a stream, and I guess you guys like it. I hope so. Talk about things you're passionate about matter, and then you find someone who's passionate about it too. I swear you guys don't realize how many girls out there love gamers and like weebs and things like that. Like, the same way that you guys probably want someone with similar interests, the girls want someone with a similar interest, so. Well, too fast, let's... Dad, leave me alone! I'm talking to you Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, I don't shower, but I don't follow my advice, don't, but yeah. You see my tweets, I'm pretty open displaying my love for... yeah, exactly. Exactly, just be yourself. But yeah, those are my thoughts on love and rizzing and stuff like that. I hope it was helpful. You can watch back the VOD for parts. You can watch back the VOD for specific articles. So if you're like, oh, I want to look more into trauma and stressor-related disorders and like realize... What I'm saying is like, don't... Like, I think my biggest warning is people are going to tell you, here's how to get a girlfriend. Be yourself. Work on yourself. But the truth is, It's make sure you'd be respectful of the person. Make sure you're not gonna cause them trauma. You know what I mean? Make sure you know what aspects of yourself to work on. Like, there's just like, there's a real shitty, sorry, crappy part of it. Like, being a VTuber, people are like, I want to be a VTuber. There are annoying parts. There are times where I have to stay up until kind of late doing a thing I don't necessarily want to do. I'm bad at thumbnails. I'm constantly cringing at myself. There are videos that I don't like or stretch about. There are bad parts about anything, including love. So I think part of the stream is like, make sure you leave this with a realistic view. And also resources. So you can now look, specifically out of those, CBT and DBT, I think are, the others are, you can look into, but those are the things that, the ones that I know best. I've never actually learned about these formally. I've only learned about these formally. And I've done a lot of this before, so those are good. But yeah, if you just like, okay, the only takeaway, you're like, I want to buy a DBT book and I want to do it every time I'm watching Abby. You don't need time. You're here watching stream. You could be doing DBT book while you watch all of my streams. You could do DBT every single day because I stream almost every single day. Where's the bathroom judge stream coming? Bathroom judge stream? Wait, can you explain that to me? Yandere fixes your behavior. DBT. DBT's for literal yanderes. CBT's cognitive behavioral therapy. It's a type of therapy that helps you like figure yourself out. Respect is important to sign up, by the way. The VOD better not be edited. We all need this content. Oh yeah, the bathroom stream. Oh, that's coming up. That's actually coming up real soon. So make sure you go on Discord and you send me pictures of your bathroom. But I want to end on a positive note. I feel like we ended on a downer note, okay? So I wanna do a nice thing. Let's do a nice thing. Let's say one thing we are all excited about this week, okay? Or next week. I want to end on a positive note. I want us all to feel like, okay, we learned. Love sucks. And we have to work really hard. And we're going to start doing dialectical behavioral therapy every single day. We want to be the lover that my future wife deserves. But also, let's like do a nice thing. Oh, yeah. Baby, don't Google CBT. Google CBT therapy. Love sucks and then you die. I know the exact reference. This is from Twilight. It's Jacob's part of Twilight. Jacob's in the last Twilight book, Jacob writes a part and it starts with love sucks and then you die. It's been my quote forever. I also thought this would be a good stream to do because I think a lot of people I've had a lot of like really deep down insecurities about these things and I did a lot of research because of that. So I think it is different listening from someone who's gone through this than listening from someone who's just giving you the advice. And I think a lot of girls maybe won't necessarily admit to having been like doomer about love. They're like, oh, a pretty girl. Nah, we get doomer about love, man. Oi, wolf! I'm looking forward to weekend streams that aren't doing my work hours. Yes! I'm doing a karaoke this Sunday. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I found a hiking local group. Okay. Hiking looks awesome. We're talking about exercise. Someone else is going hiking. What the heck? Hiking is like the thing to do, I guess. I'll try to go on a hike. Maybe I'll go on a hike because of you guys. I'm gonna master the fire plow and go sub 10. Wait, what does that mean? Explain that to me. I have a new gym partner. What? You guys are so cool. Don't fix her. Oh, that's mentally ill. She's got to fix herself, man. I'll be getting back to school this Monday. I'm going to play Bomb Rush Cyberfuck. Oh, fun. I'm going to play the Hololive game. I recently presented one and I was so nervous. Oh, yay. I'm excited that you're excited about presenting a paper. That's dope. I want to do a stream where you guys show me different slides. Where you guys... I bet you guys are experts in a bunch of things that I know nothing about. I want to learn from you guys, man. I got to figure out a stream where you guys all make me slideshows and I react to them. That would be really fun. You already finished up for your debut? Yes, Pop! When is it? I'll be there. Starting a fire from start. Oh, whoa! That's so much fun! Looking back from potential work offers. Yes, a lot of VTuber companies are hiring all the time. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I used to do PowerPoint night with my friends, which is why I do these PowerPoint streams. With my roommates, we used to do every Monday, we would have a PowerPoint night. It would be something like that. It'd be one of the topics you're really passionate about. I did one that was like best minion outfits or something like that. It'd be a goofy or informational topic. Yeah, that's so fun! Oh, yay, Kurubu! Welcome to boy status! Yes, that's very hype. I want to give 30 minutes per chat folder paper play. Yes! I think that's so fun! I really want to do... Okay, this was like a pretty serious stream. I don't want to be doing these too often because I'm the comedy queen. But I feel like it is part of my brand that I am a nerd. So if you guys have a topic you're ever interested about, like even if I'm not an expert in it, I can bring in experts or whatever. I'll try not to talk about things that I don't know much about. This specific topic I've been researching for a long time, but I don't know everything about therapy, okay? So if you guys ask me like, what do I do about this thing? I can't tell you what to do in your case. I only know the general form just because it is like my baby. My baby. I do think one day I will be the best wife. But until then, I would just keep reading papers in my free time. Maybe time to go to school next year. Yes, guys, we're all gonna get inspired to become therapists. We need good therapists. Oh my god, I'm not an expert in AI, but I am interested in AI. You don't feel like going to school, bruh? I was like that. I was a nerd. I had like a 2 something GPA or 3, but I hated going to school. My mom had to like yell at me every morning, so I feel ya. I hated it. I was try-harding too hard. It was stressful. In school, I had a presentation for a silly presentation for the material properties of silly pudding. That's so fun! You're studying psychology under player? Oh my god, that's dope. Hi, anime edits. Hi. I'm excited about my karaoke stream Sunday. That's what I'm excited about. And we have some really cool streams next week. I kind of feel like every single stream that I've been doing is a stream that I'm very excited about. Like tomorrow I collab with Serena in a horror game, and then Sunday I have karaoke. Like there's not a single stream where I'm like, oh, we're gonna have to do the stream. So I really hope that you guys are enjoying it too. Next week we have a hype collab, which I won't announce yet. We have a hype cool thing I'm doing. So, please watch out for those. Yeah, it's a trade presentation about moths. I love them. Oh my god, I love moths. Moths are better than butterflies. Don't tell Serena I said that. Oh wow, yeah, a lot of us, I think a lot of us who were like Tumblr kids, who got a lot of DMs from older kids who were in mental distress. I used to go on Omegle and like therapize people. So what I would do in that, because I really like studying the topic and I was like 9 is when I started. So I would go in and people were like, I have this problem. And I would just like Google it. And I've had like class on actually how to properly read papers, but back then I actually didn't know. So I just like Googled information and I would read papers, but because you know how you got to figure out the bias of the paper, you got to actually read the details to know what's valuable in it. Back then I didn't know, but I would read it and I would just like spit it out at someone on Amiga, but like, actually, you can cure your depression by doing this. And it's like play therapist. I feel like that's how I got super interested in it. Therapy helps people, yeah, but you got to find the right therapist. It's like dating. Don't assume that a therapist is right. There are therapists who will tell you to keep up bad habits. I would just say, like, you should trust your therapist, but, like, find a therapist that you trust first. Is a really good, really important advice. Because some therapists don't know you yet. They will misdiagnose you. Misdiagnosing mainly if you take medication is really serious. So I would say be very picky about where you're taking your advice. And that's why I'm really being careful in the stream and only saying things that I know. I'm not going to tell you how to deal with specific things that are heavier because I don't know and I don't want your life on my hands. So be careful. There are a lot of people, there are different levels of degree of expertise, there are different focuses. I've actually done a lot of like professional training in this, and my focus is relationship psychology. So that is the only thing I can really talk about. I'm a therapist. I openly hated your mom. Yeah, maybe be careful. Exactly. I just quit my therapist right now. I had to go photographing though. I miss them so much. I used to go to Omegle. I used to love Omegle, but not camera. I never had my camera on. Sound like you had some problem with therapist. You to go. Oh yeah, no, I think that's a very good thing. It's a very good thing to be able to leave one and find the person that's right. And sometimes you will outgrow a therapist. A therapist was very good for that phase in your life, but they're not good now. And I think it's kind of like dating. You gotta date your therapist. It really is like dating. Best advice, the best lesson a therapist can teach you is literally you're like dating them basically. I was an Omegler. Yeah, I don't think you guys understand the depths of the internet that I was in. I used to be a 9gag so much that I would have to wait for a new meme to load because I'd seen all of the memes on 9gag. But remember, it's like one long feed or like on mobile or something. I got my iPad. Yeah. And I was like, what? I was like, I don't like 8. I was like a child, but I was just like, I read a lot, so I was a big nerd, but I was like a 9gag. I was like hardcore 9gag. But yeah, I funny people here, like, I funny died so long ago. Oh gosh, don't use AI therapist. How many times have I been flashed? What do you mean? How many times have I flashed my friends? Did you guys see that short? I've accidentally flashed my friends one too many times. Don't wear skirts. Don't wear skirts. But I'm trying to stream for longer. This is like all I had. But I'm trying to stream for longer because I want to be closer to 8 so I can go raid Serena. I don't want to end stream so soon and not raid her. iFunny is so old. I literally, like, it's just so... What is it from? It was like pre-9gag. I actually disagree. I actually have a case for why tsunderes are actually not terrible, but they need treatment. I'm gonna make a short about this. It'll be very specific because I'll talk about it in the short because I want to make sure I speak about it properly. But tsunderes, it's a weird fantasy, but I would say there are a lot of girls in real life who might be similar to tsunderes, myself included. And all they need is a little bit of treatment. Guys, leave the tsunderes alone. Tsunderes are hot and awesome. But I'm not gonna encourage it. I'm not encouraged. Tsunderes are flawed, but I would say they're good amount of girls who are not that unlike tsunderes. I know. She has her cover coming up. Tsundere is the best dere. I'm actually, wait, what dere am I? Serena told me what dere I am. Dere types. I'm actually, I'm not a tsundere. Exactly a tsundere, but what am I? I'm a baka dere. Right? Because I'm such a dunce? I would say I'm a baka dere because I'm very innocent. Like, I make these naughty memes, but like in terms of like actual things, I'm very innocent. And I'm very silly. I'm cringe dere. I'm a cringe dere. Baka dere is a thing, but cringe dere is a new thing I'm making for myself. Baka dere fits, right? I'm a cringe dere. I'm a cringe baka dere. So yeah. But that is all, friends. I hope you guys enjoyed stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my segment. I hope the tangents made sense. I think I skipped around a little bit much. I think next time I'm gonna try to skip around a little less because there was a specific... I actually rehearsed this. I rehearsed this like a presentation. There's specific beats I kind of had to hit before getting to other beats. So like for instance, I think looks maxing is an important thing to be aware of. But I also think that you have to be careful about over-obsessing with that. There's a lot of mental health things that are more important because if you looks max, you will get the girl, but you're gonna probably be a bad partner if that's all you did. You know what I mean? So you want to get the girl and then you want to keep the girl. So I actually think that should have come later because I really wanted to emphasize more the aspect of like self-work, and you don't want to become one of that 25% who cheats. You don't want to traumatize your partner of different habits. Like those are more important. But it's just the awareness of I can fix my hair and my clothes if I want to. The same person can look a mess or look really polished. Conventional attractiveness is a myth, I think. I think anyone can present themselves in a confident, charming way and fool you into thinking. Riz is a #1 thing. So don't, because I've been in those places where, like, look at me, like I'm a pretty cute girl, but I've been in those places where I'm like, I am unlovable and so ugly. Like my stupid freaking bangs, I don't want to take them off because of my stupid 5 head. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just know that that's within your power. So next time I'll try to be a little bit more careful about sticking to the slides. So I don't skip around so much and maybe makes other things seem more important. I think I'll have to be more careful with that because I curated them in an order for a reason. But it's okay, it's okay. After being in a relationship instead of liking the idea of being in a relationship. Yeah, exactly. You gotta know what it's like. Great stream, Abby. It's the first time I watch your streams. I'll just catch more of them now. Con, brigado. thank you so much. I'm so excited for the content to come. Also, thank you for all the princesses for being here. Thank you for everyone here for engaging with the topics earnestly and playfully, but also, like, we all know you guys are so good about knowing when to play. You know when to be serious. You're respectful that I can't answer some questions. You guys, mwah, 20 out of 10. If I could choose anyone to be in my chat right now, it is you guys. Like, it was so nice how you guys engaged with the topic and were pretty understanding and respectful when I like knew about a topic, and also pretty respectful when I also didn't know. So I love that. Thank you so much. Your baka that is very grateful. 21 out of 10 where? And the Princess of Gunk. I need fan art where just my skin is just full of like grime. Gunk did it. Oh gosh. But I will still, even though Serena's stream is in a while, it is a very hyped day. It is her first cover. So we gotta send her some love. When I have my first cover. Ooh, when is it coming, Abby? Oh, I don't know. Or maybe I do. I want you guys to have the same level of excitement and support. So we gotta send my favorite gen mate, my only gen mate, some love. Where's her room? Serena, mother effer, if your waiting room is in here, how am I supposed to send viewers there? Is it not letting me raid the same room twice? Is that what it is? What the heck? Serena, mother effer? Can you oh sorry, my Dr. K video started playing. I watched every single Dr. K video ever. Let me see. Where the heck is Serena? Serena Michael. Where's her stream? I want to raid my girl. Also, guys, yeah, if you haven't liked the stream, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I want to raid you. Let me raid you. Mother of God. I want to raid you. Serena. Oh, here. I found it. Oh, yay! Yes, we're gonna raid Serena. Don't forget to like the stream. Liking the stream really helps. And check out my shirts. I've been posting daily shorts, and I'll be doing so for a while. So make sure you hit that bell button and see all my shirts when they get posted, because I really like my shirts. It's probably one of the things I'm most proud of. So streams are like longer shorts in my mind. I think of shorts ideas, and I think of longer shorts ideas for streams. You see, I like never game. I'm basically just doing like a short. This stream was basically a short. How to get a girlfriend. Like, that's basically what it is. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in Serena's premiere soon. Bye! I'll be in class when it premieres, so if I will be looking at my phone during class, but just know if I'm a little unresponsive during her premiere, it's because I am literally in class, okay? So I am just like sneaking into my phone, but I have class during her stream times always on Fridays and Saturdays. So yeah, it's kind of... it's a headache for me, but I sneak out of class and I go to the bathroom to watch parts of the stream, so don't worry. Bye, guys. I love you guys. My favorite people in the world are here. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Brazil time, and what is it? 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay? Bye. I love you guys. Blah, blah, blah.